I'm Astarte, and this is the Astarte Inanna show. Sans Inanna. Some of you already know Inanna's father passed away onto the spirit world, and she's been busy taking care of his estate and all the things that need to be done. And she's not really feeling up to filming yet. She's back in town, and she's just working on building up her energy body again because it was a very stressful situation that she was in the last couple weeks, and still is actually. So I just wanted to give a little update to give our viewers a little something that are really missing the show, and hopefully we can get back on track next week. So I just wanted to talk about some Ascension symptoms that we're still having, such as skin eruptions. We've talked about the volcano eruptions having to do with our emotional eruptions, and the skin eruptions are tied into that as well. We're still having a lot of ear pressure and ear popping, and that's the higher energies coming in waves on the planet, and it's the high frequency is affecting your inner ear, and that's why you're feeling pressures and things as your body's regulating to these new energies that you're not accustomed to. We've been noticing feelings of water droplets on our skin. I haven't quite figured out what this one's about yet. We're still working on that. We're also feeling a lot of vibrations throughout our body, especially while laying in bed when you're resting and not distracted by outside stimuli during the day. You feel almost like somebody's shaking the bed. And talking about bed, we've got bouts of sleeplessness for a couple nights, and then maybe you'll have a couple nights of sleep with very heavy sleeping and no dream remembrance at all, and then you'll go into having a couple days of light sleep and lots of dreams and waking up after every dream. So it's just part of it. Just go with it. Don't fight it. You know, don't go for the coffee when you're tired. Just accept it, and that it's you know, part of the process. And it actually is easier if you don't fight against the flow. Just go with it, you know. If you're awake, just, you know, maybe get out of bed and do something. A lot of people report having profound experiences in the middle of the night when everybody else is sleeping. We're also seeing a lot of items coming up missing around the house. We have a lot of parallels merging right now. And what's happening is you think things are disappearing, but it's almost as though they're in another dimension, and you have to focus your energy on that item for it actually to come back into your present awareness. Because with these mergings, things are moving and shifting, and something that was missing may just show up when you're looking for it. It'll show up in a place that you know you've looked before, and in a very obvious place, like at the middle of the coffee table, for instance. So we're also seeing a lot of things coming up for clearing, things from your past, emotional stuff with people. You know, it's getting to the point where these things are coming on very fast and very hard, and it's just, it doesn't take much effort either, I've noticed. Something will come up, and just almost acknowledging that it needs to be cleared is all it takes, and then poof, it's just cleared. Gotta love that. And the big thing I've been wanting to talk about but keep forgetting every time we film this show is, and some of you may have heard that we're getting more chakras. We now have 7 chakras, major chakras that run right down our center. Well, there's a huge amount of a sexual type energy that's coming in right now, and we're developing 2 extra chakras right in our hip areas, like right where your hip joints are, and they're forming somewhat of a trine with your sacral plexus, which is your 2nd chakra, and your root chakra is tied into that too, because this particular energy that's coming in is so intense. Oh, Jimmy, yes, I forgot. Here's Jimmy, our little mascot. So the energy coming in, it's like you're forgetting about me, is so intense that one chakra can't handle it. And because it's a sexual type energy, it's coming through that sacral plexus. And so we've got these 2 extra chakras that are forming a trine, and to be able to handle all of the energy that's coming in. And after we adjust and assimilate this energy that's coming in, I've been told by my spirit friends that the next energy that's coming in is the heart energy. And so what's going to happen is we're going to develop 2 more chakras on right in our shoulder joints. So and that's going to form a trine with your heart chakra. So you're going to have your heart chakra and these 2 chakras right around your shoulder joints. And there's going to be this influx of love-based energy, which is the highest form of energy that there is. And in order for us to assimilate that energy, we need those 2 extra chakras. So there's going to be those 3 chakras working together. And I am so excited about that. So I'd like to hear some feedback if anybody's having any experiences with that. And there's so much going on right now, it's really easy to get diverted. And what's really important is to just hold your space, bring your light in your light bubble of yourself and your family, and hold that space of high energy. Because if you start sending your energy out to all these different places, it's going to deplete you. So it's very important right now, with everything that's going on and the destruction of the planet and all this falling and breaking apart that's going on around us, you need to hold your center. One very high vibrating person will actually, I don't want to say cancel out, but will hold up a couple 100,000 people that just aren't there yet. So those of you that know you're in the high vibrating space, just really work on keeping that energy up, and that's how you're supporting the planet and helping. It's not by sending your love vibration out to any kind of negative energies or situations that are happening, because sometimes, and I'm sure people are going to disagree with this with me, but you're feeding a negative entity at times, and you don't want to be sending your energy to that negative entity that is controlling a negative situation. So the best thing for you to do is just hold your space, yours and your family's, bring in the love, bring in the light, and we're all in this together, and we're going to see you next week, hopefully, with Inanna. And we love you guys, and Jimmy does too. And peace and out, and we'll see you soon.